Hi, girly.
Hi, girly.
I'm Eliana,
And I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club
For
for
the
the girlies.
Girlies. On today's episode of For the Girlies, we're going to be chatting about
Girl, you know I don't know the name of this book.
A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, the third installment
Mm-hmm.
of the ACOTAR series. I think that's what it's called, you guys. There are just so many names, and they're really long.
There's a lot of courts of.
Yeah, Sarah girl, you and these titles. That's actually my first note here. Yeah, that's actually my first note.
I'm excited.
But anyway, before we get started, please make sure that you have liked, commented, shared this video, and that you are subscribed to our channel.
Yes, make sure you have those notifications on. So touch that bell in the top corner. Make sure you're following us on all the socials. We'll have the link down in our description below. And before we get into this video, remember to always be kind when you are commenting. And that's kind to us, please. Kind to each other. And most importantly, kind to this author. All right?
Yes.
Oh, also, spoilers.
We're going to be
We're gonna
giving you them.
we're gonna spoilers, we're going to be giving them to you. So if you are anti-spoiler, which I get, make sure you just turn the volume down really low, not
Yeah.
off, low, so we can still get the view count. And go back, read the book, come back and watch the full video.
Yeah, because we have a lot of fun here, and we'd love it if you joined us.
Yes, please.
And without further ado,
Let's
we
get
are
into
ready.
it.
Okay.
All right.
So,
One more time, the title:
A
A
Court
Court
of
of
Wings and Ruin,
A Court of Wings and Ruin.
which I don't know what that has to do with the
The book.
book.
I think that's why I'm really like,
The
oh
titles.
boy's wings did get ruined.
Yeah, but that's one person.
I don't know. I'm trying to give you something.
I don't. Yeah, no. This is why I don't register the names of these books because
Yeah,
I'm like I
they're
don't
all
know
in my
what
phone as ACOTAR. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what they have to do with anything. So
Tell us down in the comments with how the titles
yeah,
relate to the story.
you real fantasy girlies,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you guys
yeah.
know what you're talking
You know
about.
I'm talking to.
We're newbies
Right. Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. We're like surface level. You guys are.
Much respect.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are waist deep, and I'm trying to get there.
I'm in a
Maybe
kiddie pool. Okay, so
a little bit about the story.
I'd say Feyre is back at the spring court and she
Mm-hmm.
is wreaking havoc.
Oh yeah,
Wreaking havoc, my
for
friends,
sure.
okay? So she sows seeds of discord in Tamlin's court and then leaves with Lucian after
Mm-hmm.
he discovers her plan. Slash, he's also sick of Tamlin's weakness and betrayal
For
himself.
sure.
They're in a really weird situation in the
Right.
spring court. And then the night court starts plotting with the other courts. Like once Feyre is back and everything, they're plotting. We learn a little bit more about the night court and those uber scary monsters that they have, like in the library, in the prison, and in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think this book was when it registered to me that the middle Weaver was also part of those monsters. I didn't really understand
Oh,
what the Weaver was.
I don't
So,
think. Yeah.
in the end,
Continue.
the battle is long and hard and but the war is won. Not
Yay.
without some twists and turns and like some casualties, you guys. So, we find out that Feyre's father was knew about what was going on and brought them an army to help, but he pays with his life, which is
Yeah.
really sad.
But,
Amryn betrays the cause, and Rhysand loses his life temporarily because he loves being a martyr. And that's how I would summarize this book.
that was the book. If you didn't read it, there you go. If you got kids, you got a paper on it. There you
There
go.
you go. Let's just address long read or short read.
Long,
It was
long.
actually long, but
No,
I didn't.
82 chapters,
Yeah,
over 700 pages.
yeah.
It don't got to be that long.
Okay, so it was literally long, but for me, it didn't read as so long because I felt like she didn't do a lot of describing this much as she did in the other ones. There was more things happening in this one, so
Mhm.
it wasn't painful.
Nothing's as painful as book one. Sorry, not
Y-
sorry.
yeah.
But it was long.
Okay.
I wasn't miserable. I
Yeah.
just was like, come on. It was a lot of the. It's in my dislikes. We'll get to it.
Okay. And then the book is in Feyre and Rhysand's point of view.
Yeah.
So now, let's get into our likes and
You're
dislikes.
gonna say dislikes first.
I was.
I saw it in your mouth. I'm sorry. Likes and dislikes. But yeah, let's get into her. Um, Off rip, I loved, not even liked, I loved Feyre this book. I loved how meticulous she was, how she was like coming into her own as High Lady. Um, but most importantly, when she was at the spring court and she was being like deceitful.
Duplicitous.
I love okay. SAT word. Um, yes. I was living for it when she was like, oh, she was plotting and scheming.
She was.
And I loved it. I lived for it. It
We should
was
all be proud of how far she's come.
truly.
And what I some of the things I loved. I love the focus on Asriel's kind nature. I'm
Mm-hmm.
rooting for him so hard. My baby.
Yes.
Hmm?
I said yes. You just gotta let it go.
I have so much to say about that situation. Uh, I'm in. I also liked the fact that I'm anticipating what's gonna happen between
Mm-hmm.
Nesta and Cassian.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
she she's really Sarah. She's really set it up nicely so that I'm like,
All
I
right.
want to read the rest.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens with
Please don't
them.
get me hype.
Right. I also like that this one wasn't as slow and descriptive a read as the first two.
Mm.
I'm so grateful for that because there was action and I was happy about it. And then also I appreciated um getting to know the other court lords more. I
It was cool.
specifically thought Helion was cute. Or Hellion. I don't know how to say his
I'm not
name.
gonna correct you anymore. Going off of loving Feyre, I also was loving all the women in this book. They were really
Hmm.
like in their bags. I wrote Feyre, Nesta, Elaine, Amryn, each of them. I was very proud of them and all of the things that they got into in this story and how they really came into their own. And we saw them in lighter lights, if that makes sense. Romance aside, and their romance is like, bleh, it's so cute.
Hmm.
But I love the way that they worked as a team, as a unit. I was like,
Yeah.
that's the way you're supposed to be. Like even like he actually says like my it's my ultimate rule just in, like in relationships, not even romantic, just any friendship,
Hmm.
relationship, whatever, family.
Hmm.
I say if we're in public, we gonna appear as a unit. We could disagree behind doors, but when we in public, we a unit. We move in solid. And I love that they like came to that agreement because I was like, word.
Yeah. He I especially like the fact that he never overrides a decision of hers. Knowing that he's been the Lord for so long,
Right.
he never,
They equals,
yeah,
you know?
he never makes a big deal of what choices it is that she makes, even if he gets scared by the
Yeah.
choices that she makes.
But they move when I move, you move.
Just like that.
Period.
Dislikes.
Dislikes?
Yeah. Okay, so you said you love the women. I had problems. First of all, more. Such a whiny baby. She throws temper tantrums every time something hurts her feelings, and she sabotages things for everyone else
Mm,
because she's too caught up in those feelings.
mm,
She's also incredibly selfish and dramatic, hiding the truth from Azriel
no, it does not help.
and manipulating him like that
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
500 years.
That's wicked.
I as usual, I do not respect someone blaming their poor choices on other people. On however, oh, well, she made me feel bad, so then I stabbed someone. No, not okay with that. So I didn't personally love Moore. I didn't like Moore at all in this book.
Hmm.
At all. Didn't appreciate her. I feel like another dislike, I feel like we've lost Lucian's zest for life in this one. I used to love him. I thought he was like my favorite character in the
For sure.
first book.
Definitely in
And
the
I
first
want to
book.
see it back. I actually do like him and Elaine as a match. I think they could be a very good pairing. It's sad that they never got to speak with their dad after they knew what happened. Like not even a word was.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What is Nesta's gift for God's sake?
Theories.
Please. Another dislike. Nesta pissed me off more than Elaine, but they were both getting on my nerves.
Hmm.
Not to the point of like more, but you know, everyone's sacrificing things, everyone's having a hard time, and I know that they just got lumped into this right now. However, the way that they both want to stay in these little bubbles of theirs
Hmm.
is like, as we've said before, we have bigger fish to fry. You guys, we're about to die. I need you to get.
Get over it.
Yeah. Another thing I disliked was Rhysand's sacrificing was pissing me off, especially at the end.
Hmm.
Don't
Oh.
don't do that to me. I didn't sign on to live without you.
Ooh, let him know.
I don't understand why you would do something like that. But my final dislike, and it's just petty. I want to see their life together, Feyre and Rhysand.
Hmm.
After everything is over, I want to see them have children.
I also wrote that in a different part.
Okay.
Okay. Um, my dislikes very different from Miss Eliana. I don't know if you know her last name.
Yeah,
Sorry,
don't give people my whole name.
the Govey. Sorry, Miss Eliana. Retract my last statement. Um, the pacing and the length was too much for me. Um, especially in the middle for me, where like I just felt like the plot got a little dense.
Mm-hmm.
All that diplomatic meetings and the battle strategies and the training. I was just like, okay, give me the action. I'm ready. Um, and then I felt like the build up for the war, for the battle,
Mm-hmm.
was so much, and then I felt like the battle was over kind of fast.
So, okay, if I had to compare it to Fourth Wing, it doesn't do as much in the battle.
Right?
Like they don't, she doesn't talk about the battle as much, and that's what I think kept me on the edge of my seat in Fourth Wing was that we
Mm.
were in the battle and
We
we
was
knew,
in it.
yeah, we knew what was happening. And I can appreciate not knowing everything that was going on with the battle, but I think we could have sped all of this along. Like maybe this could have been the second book. I'm just saying.
Right, 3 dang parts. High stakes consequences for the main characters. So like Reason's death, it just felt dramatic. um, and like that was great. So it was like finally like something is happening, but then it was like immediately reversed. So then it was like I don't know, like don't manipulate me. I was like, oh my god, not dead, and then he wasn't. So
I when it happened, I was like, "There's no way. There's no way that they're just gonna kill him off." And no, this is not gonna even make. You know what it is? It's just not gonna make any sense
hmm,
that we built up to all of this for her to not get the ending with
true.
Rhysand, especially because
He's so good.
yeah, but also especially because this all meant so much to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he'd be giving everybody else the world, and he doesn't get to enjoy it at all.
Just like
I
whatever.
don't know.
And then my last is like I said that I was also struggling with the side characters, and reading that note now, I was definitely talking about more in like Azrael and like that whole thing.
Mm.
Cause yeah, just why are we don't be manipulative toward him and doing stuff to not make him love you and girl, just be honest. That's your boy. Like he don't care.
Exactly.
Nobody cares.
I agree. That's your family.
Nobody cares.
You can be honest with them.
You be honest with Feyre, you don't even know her.
I'm telling you, more was on my last nerve.
Yeah.
She needed to get off it. We are going into ratings where we don't rate things on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mm-mm.
We do rate them though on a scale of WTF was that?
Interesting.
Interesting, but wouldn't read again. It
It
was
was good.
good. Loved, would
Would
read
read
again.
again.
And how will I ever go on? So, how would you rate this one?
Okay. Because I am committed to the story now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta see it through, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was good. It wasn't a loved, but it was good. And it was like I enjoy reading it and I'm committed to the characters and I want to see her through. How about you? How do you rate her?
So, you're gonna be shocked.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
I rated it as a how will I ever go on?
Eliana.
I told you you'd be shocked, but hear me out. Because I've heard that the other books are about Nesta. And I
Oh.
want, well, yes, I do want to read about Nesta. I also really want Feyre and Rhysand. But since then, I've also heard that you do get more of Feyre and Rhysand
Okay,
in the
okay,
next
okay. Because I was
books.
gonna say, oh, that changes things.
Yeah,
But
you do get more of them. I think my friend said it in the fourth book, but not in the fifth book. So let's see how she transitions this all. So that's why I'd rate it as that. If it wasn't for that, I think I would say loved would read again, only because there is something about,
would read again.
yes, yes, because there are things in these books that I've noticed kind of get brushed over,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, well, what's that all about?
Agreed.
And I feel like if I read the whole series, I would want to go back to certain moments to
And
be
try to
like,
piece it all together.
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
I
I'm with
told
you
you
there.
you'd be shocked.
I was. I'm surprised I was. Alright, we're moving on to my favorite segment. Quiz! It's time for the quiz section.
It's her favorite just because she gets to do that song.
It is really what it is. I'll be quizzing Eliana on some quotes from our beloved. Already don't know the name of the book.
A
All right.
Court of Wings and Ruin.
Don't yak it. All right. Are you ready?
Sure. Last time I did this wasn't so great. So
I don't think so.
let's
I don't
see.
remember it that way. We're all broken in our own ways, in places no one might see. Who said that, my dear?
Broken in our own ways.
Was it A, Feyre, B, Rhysand, C, Cassian, or D, Amryn?
Feyre?
Wrong.
Who was it?
It was Cassian.
Wow. See, it's because like the other one sounded poetic, and now this one still sounds poetic, and it
Mm-hmm.
is Cassian. Okay.
Yeah, he says it to Feyre.
Um.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Moving it along to big screen, small screen.
All right. What I gotta say is no thoughts, just vibes. I I like the fact that we do have people of color in the characters, and I'm excited to see that whenever it does come to fruition.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. I feel like we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on now to superlatives. And also people, things you can relate to.
Okay.
Give it to me.
I said most surprising ally.
Mm.
Jurian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
He played a good game.
Okay.
The rest of them were slacking.
Truly, he came through, and I was like, okay. Most likely to scare everybody in the room. The bone carver. I was genuinely like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
He was weird.
It's a weird vibe. Eerie. Like an
Yes.
eerie presence. I
Yes.
don't.
Like I gotta give you a bone every time I see you is out of
Unsettling.
control.
And the things you can see in your revelations.
The fact that he shows up as different things for each person.
Mm-mm.
Nah, bro. That's crazy. Not into
Yeah,
that.
unpredictable. But an ally? Like, so,
He helped
hey,
me.
thanks. And then my last superlative, I said, um, power couple, recent favorite.
They are a power couple. They did the damn thing. Good
Yeah.
for them.
Oh,
Uh,
three Bonnie and Clyde, Hove and B, holla.
okay. So my superlatives are Bitter Betty goes to
Ooh!
it goes to Nesta. Baby girl, calm down.
Yeah.
Miss Useless, Elaine. You could have helped people, but you were too focused on living sad.
That was good.
Yo, she had like the best kind of power.
Yeah, you were seeing boo boo.
And then she was out there telling like weird, like a weird prophecy person, just like, you know, people that just come up to you in the street and are like, and I see a green shadow. Like, girl, get it together.
Reeling
Thinking that you're
in.
gonna marry, what's his name? I forgot his name. You're not gonna marry him. He
Over
hates
there
you.
killing yourself.
He hates you.
They're like, girl, you gotta get it together.
You and your iron ring.
Let
Like,
it go.
okay, character that deserves better, Azriel.
Mm-hmm.
Character that deserves less, more. I related to Feyre just a little bit. The quote is, I wasn't sure I'd been born with the ability to forgive, not for terrors inflicted on those I loved. For myself, I didn't care, not nearly as much. That basically sums up how I typically feel. If you mess with someone that I love, I will typically be angrier with you than they are with them. And if you do something to me, it's not that I won't be upset, but it does roll off my back
Mm-hmm.
easier. Yeah.
I agree.
What about you? How do you feel?
I relate. I don't know that I relate most or relate to um anyone super specifically in this book.
Mhm.
Um, and so it's gonna be Miss Nesta. Um, just for things I've said in previous episodes.
Mhm.
Um, but definitely our like stubbornness and like it's like pulling teeth to like, all right, we get it. You're angry.
Mm.
Let it go. We gotta move on. It's like, okay, no, I'm mad. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, Rhysand and Feyre's whole when we're in public, we're a unit.
Mhm.
Behind closed doors, we could disagree.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how
So,
that's how I roll.
would you read more from this author?
Yes, I would because I have to see it through, my boy. I gotta see it through. I gotta finish the book, the series.
Yeah. I would also read more, and I heard we get their family life in other books, and I'm interested in reading about Nesta, and I thought the other monsters were cool. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
weird, but they were interesting.
yeah. I just want to be clear.
Mhm.
I do enjoy the story a lot.
Mhm.
I'm following well. I'm enjoying it. My issue is I feel like we're not getting to the point fast enough for me. So that's what has me hesitant. But I'm enjoying it. I would love to continue it.
Yeah. All right. So, thank you for sticking with us,
Mm-hmm.
girlies. Stay tuned for our next episode
Part
where,
two.
yeah, we will be going even deeper into this book. We're going
Oh
to talk
yeah.
about standout moments, any memorable quotes, um, any reflections that we had while we were reading the
Yeah.
novel, and
theories.
theories.
Ooh. Yeah. Like you said, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you have those notifications on. Hit that bell in the corner. Follow us on all our socials. We'll have the link down in our description.
I think that's it.
That's all. That's
Thank you
it.
for watching.
Bye,
Bye,
girlies.
girlies.